So we're going to go into Bill of Sale, Authorization for Payoff. So click on that. Your heading for your form or your Bill of Sale, Transfer of Interest, Deed of Gift is right here. You need others added. I don't know what else there would be, but we can do that. Regular is your default, which is your standard verbiage, and this is where you can pull up other ones, and you can, like I said before, you can add to it. So if it was currently state titled going into documentation, you can pull down the state it's currently titled in, and that will affect your authorization for payoff if applicable. And so all the information we built in before, the seller, you pull down, and if you have multiple buyers, you can add them here and add and or comma here. Typically, it's just one, but the option is there if you have more than one. The buyer's address is here. Now this again, we're Delaware managed, or Delaware manager managed liability company. Delete. I'm going to delete this and use this address for the no mail. What I did here is I created a quick run through. It just pulls buyer only at the request of one of my companies and myself. We click through too quickly and we don't want to have any chance of making a mistake. And here it's only going to pull the seller's address. Signature lines over here, what their titles are here, and for the notary it's going to be both of them signing in front of the notary. If you had a company and you didn't know who was signing on behalf of the company, you can pull down this for printed name and title, and that will appear instead of if you don't have the person signing on behalf of the company. If you know the date, great, put it. If you don't. If you know city and state, let's do that. We have a lender in this case. Payoff was Bank of America, so it shows me that that's the payoff address. That's the one I want. I like to leave them blank. Typically, actually, that's the payoff for SunTrust. Bank of America. So I'm just going to put Bank of America here because that's the only address I have for Bank of America. Or leave it blank, your choice. And I'm going to go today's date, control semicolon. And if I don't have an X name and the buyer is keeping the same name of the boat, I would put an X right here. But I know this one, because of right here, it tells me the old name is Gossip, so I'm not going to put an X there. Need just a bill of sale. It's going to come up here. That's it. The only difference between a transfer of interest and a bill of sale is the verbiage here. It doesn't say name of signature of sellers. It says signature of transfers, and that was at the request of an attorney. So that's why we have a transfer of interest, and you can use the same for deed of gift. If with the payoff I need an authorization for payoff, I click bill of sale and authorization. If their lender is writing a check or a wire, 9 times out of 10 I choose the check option, even if they're sending a wire. It just, to me, it's cleaner. It doesn't really matter. And you have authorization for payoff only without bill of sale. So let's go. I'll show you what that looks like. Remember, we didn't have a check number, and we didn't have an amount of payoff at the time. So it leaves it open for the lender or whomever's paying off the loan to put in. All your information comes up here. Now, if I close this screen, and I told you about state titled, if I pull in that it was currently state titled, let's say it was, and it's going into documentation, if I pull up my authorization for payoff, it tells them to send the original title to me, not the satisfaction of mortgage. So there's a little difference there. And this is it for here. Oh, if you are doing a deed of gift, you can change it to donation, transfer of interest, change it to $0. Or you can type in, if your client wants the amount of money transferred or paid received put in there, you can type that in as well, and that will appear on your bill of sale. If you forgot something, vesting, you have quick buttons to your vesting screen here. You have a quick button to your brokers should you need broker information for something, client, quick access to your client information, your addresses. So that's it there for your bill of sale and authorization for Payoff.